messages. Okay. Mama, you worry too much. In fact, I never worry because I always know you're worrying enough for the both of us. Okay. Make us free. Make us free. Just because something works doesn't mean it cannot be improved. Just because something works doesn't mean it can't be improved. Do or do not. There is no try. Do or do not. There is no try. Okay. I don't care about money. I care about people. You are a woman with a brain and reasonable ability. Stop whining and find something to do. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. All right. Let's get one for Mama. You worry too much. In fact, I never worry because I always know you're worrying enough for the both of us. And what comes out for that? Anxiety. Wow. Anxiety. So Mama is worried too much, way too much about her child's future perhaps. That can draw and magnetize what you don't want for your child. So it's better to envision and expect the best for them instead of the worst outcome. You can give your advice, but then after that, whatever they decide, you have to let it go. And then we have blossoming abundance. So it could be about her money choices, her career choices, if she's going to be wealthy or not. How will she be after you're gone, type of thing. Journey involving travel. Maybe she wants to leave. She wants to move far away. And you're concerned about her financial ability to take care of herself or himself. Could be the son. Caring connections. Looks like they're going on a journey to be with someone. Maybe moving away. And you may be concerned about that also. Who is this guy? Who is this girl? What is their family like? How do we know? They're at a distance. But at the end of the day, it's their choice to make. Even if you see pitfalls ahead, just surround them with light. Pray for them. And ultimately, it's their life. And you have to just breathe through it, you know? That's what I get from that. So now, make us free. What's that about? Make us free. Man holding a coin. Okay. The sun. So I think this is someone, maybe a masculine, wants to be free or wants his family to be free. Could be a King of Pentacles. When I see the man holding a coin, it reminds me of the King of Pentacles in tarot. But they want to see the sun. They want bright, joyful times for their family, is what I'm getting. Healer of the ages. Sometimes you can take this as a healer, like somebody actively in the collective is a healer. And that could be this man holding a coin who is, what's it again, make us free, wants to hold the coin is what I'm thinking. Wants to be the man holding the coin, maybe a healer, maybe not the most prosperous line of work right now, but could lead to it. Or it could be asking for Jesus Christ to bless you, or asking for the Master, Ascended Master Christ to guide you, asking for blessings from above, asking for angelic assistance, asking for your finances to be healed in some way. Get a money card for that. We go for this healer of the ages, man holding a coin. Make us free. Oh, caution. Caution. Use caution when making financial decisions, okay? Now is not the time to take risks, but I think you already know that. That's why you want healing for your finances, because things are so tight. You can't even move left or right without something being at risk. Peacemaker, you are being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. Maybe there's been some arguments in the family, in the household over the budget, and you've had to be peacemaker. Parenthood, and it affects your parenting. Not being able to do what you want to do, what you may need to do at this time. So indeed you are asking for a blessing, for healing of your finances. Continue to pray on it. I do sense that that is what you do already. And to be patient and know, and also, of course, take those steps. Any opportunities you see could be connected to the reading I did previously about expanding globally online. If you have a business looking at other markets around the world to target, just thinking outside the box overall. How can you grow your business? What other businesses can you invest in or start or take advantage? Not take advantage, and of course in a bad way, but what other can be useful for you or that you could be good at. And just because something works doesn't mean it can't be improved. What's that about? Just because something works doesn't mean it cannot be improved. Oh my God, man holding a coin is about you again. This is your reading and maybe the last one. Okay, man holding a coin. Maybe you're the one, instead of mama, papa, you worry too much. Maybe your daughter or your son is going off overseas and you're concerned about that. See, man holding a coin, or a wedding overseas and you're concerned about paying for the wedding. Something. Man holding a coin. Once again, just because something works doesn't mean it can't be improved. Oh, patience in the reverse. So you're feeling impatient. Doesn't mean you haven't been patient for a while. It just means you're running out of it, is what I'm getting. Sometimes it is the most difficult at the when you're near a breakthrough. So keep that in mind too. That might give you a little bit, like 10 more minutes of patience if you realize that it gets harder the closer it is. Two came out. Angel of love, oh my, and envy. I don't know why that's showing up here. Angel of love and envy. Maybe you're connected to an angel of love, like a queen of cups. Someone who is sweet, caring, kind, very loving, a light worker. Somebody that's all about love. And there may be some envy. That might be a side note. And that might let you know that, yeah, this is your story. Do or do not. There is no try. So you're going to do it or you're not. But there is no, I tried, but I can't, you know. That's what they're saying. Okay. The thinking man in reverse came out with, in the reverse, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, the crown chakra. So not thinking, not using your intuition, not using your downloads, just not using your potential or what, not maybe taking the time out to think, to meditate, to ponder on alternatives, avenues, expansion of your business, ways to make money. Caring connections came out with this. Maybe caring connections are on your mind, or is the reason that you're not able to step away, get grounded, meditate. Maybe you're consumed with things that are going on in your personal life. I don't care about money. I care about people. There you go. So you want your finances healed. You may be a healer. You may be a light worker. You may be someone that's more heart, King of Cups, but you want to be King of Pentacles because your family needs King of Pentacles finances right now. But you don't care about money. You care about people. Well, make that work for you. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. And it can be profitable. Let's get something on that. I don't care about money. I care about people. That's the new earth. People that are like that are actually going to be the ones making the money. It's going to change. Thank you, Lord. Contract came out, but in the reverse. I'll show you upright. But it came like this. So I'm thinking this means do not partner up with people who are not aligned with your heart. You know, there's a lot of people that may want to, you know, partner up in business with you. It's better to fly solo and you're on your own terms, your own principles, rather than partnering with someone and then things don't go according to how you want to live or how you want to do business. Your morals are compromised sometimes that way. That's what I'm getting for that. Or even if it's not about partnering up, just, yeah, you want to go global, but you can be independent and go global. You don't have to sign any contracts with any foreign entities, businesses, organizations. I would advise against doing that without a lawyer, definitely. What else? The temple path came out with this. Wow. But you're on the temple path, of course. You're on the temple path. So when you have a spiritual business, it's Yeah, it's something that you want to definitely be careful who you partner up with or what contracts you sign. That's what I'm getting. So you won't be at the bottom. What's this? Brokenhearted, disappointed, you know? Next, you are a woman with a brain and reasonable ability. Stop whining and find something to do. This could be a woman in her masculine going after the pentacles. Sometimes that'll bring the ambitious masculine energy out. So that could be why the, masculine cards are coming up. Or you could be a masculine, but in touch with your intuitive, light worker, sensitive, heart chakra side of yourself. So take it, where it fits here. But you are a woman with a brain and reasonable ability. Stop whining and find something to do. I would say find something to do about your financial issues. And again, we get blossoming abundance. It's on the way. I do sense that. And you're running out of patience, but here it's coming. But still keep looking for ways. Still keep looking because it might be coming because you're just about to find that opportunity. And then we have the thinking woman. And the crown chakra again. Yeah. So before it was upside down, remember? Because of carrying connections, now it's in the upright with this abundance. So focusing more, not to say, okay, family aside, personal relationships aside, but just not you're not going to get 100% of my focus and energy. You get some, but I need time to myself to focus on enterprising, opportunities, investing in what I do have going on, so that this can grow. So that's what I'm sensing is, going to make us free, financially free by doing that. So I hope this message hits where it was supposed to, and I will see you next time.